Hi guys, it's Snowbee here today. So we're going to do a little bit of terraforming on my island, or island decorating I should rather say. So I've just started my Fairycore island, and as you can see it's a bit of a mess. So I'm trying to get it into some sort of order in some fashion or so. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm quite happy with where I've placed things, bridges, inclines and things, and how I've terraformed the entrance. That may change. So this is my airport area, and I've kind of made this little secluded area where I've had to use 2 inclines for this, and I'm going to have to think, is it worth it? So you literally come up here, but I have led it on because I wanted to kind of isolate the residential services. So I've placed most of the villager houses on this little embankment bit up here, and it has views all around it. So I think the villagers will be quite happy with the views of the lake. That lake, however, I think I've made far too big, and I need to decrease that in size, otherwise I'm going to run out of room. And then I've made this little park area, which I really wanted to do because I can change this throughout the seasons then. And I've placed my museum, but I've heavily, as you can see, made it up with this brickwork, and it's kind of taken away the park quite a lot because I've expanded it more than what I thought I would. So there's this lovely park area that leads onto this lake where the Able sisters are, and I quite like it. But again, I think the lake's far too big. The museum, I've overdone it. And then it leads into this lovely little quiet park area, which is overgrown with flowers at the moment. And then I've got all this area to play with. So I've just started putting like fairy rings and things like that. I've literally I had about 4 villager homes that I had to place. So I placed one here, but as you can see with my decorating, not so much this one here where Deli is, and I've just placed my shop here, abandoned here for some unknown reason, but that may not stay there. As you can see with that area through the park, I've reverted back to cottagecore because I've never done Fairycore before, and this house decorating is not Fairycore. So I've really got to get out of the habit of, I've got to start using pinks and, you know, pink pathways. And I'm going back here even, look at the dark brickwork. The dirt path, it's got to be more pink. Even though I love that path, I've got to get rid of it. And I've seen this lovely cloud on one of my tours that I recently did. I found this lovely cloud path that I want to use. These orange tulips are my favourite in the game, so it's really hard to get rid of them. I've used a couple sporadically, I've put them in, but obviously we're going for pink and white on the island, so I need to stop using the oranges. But I know in the autumn, when it's my favourite colours, the browns, the oranges, the whites, I'm going to miss those colours, but I can always transform it by then. Here's my fairy rock circle garden, which I've got to create. And I've taken away, if you remember in my past videos, we were terraforming a tropical island. I've taken away that ridge and then I've just terraformed all this area. So I've got lots of room here to play with and to create different things. And I've just started a little campsite here, area. I've kept my old campsite where it was, but just added some trees. Again, it's still heavily got that cottagecore feeling, hasn't it? And I'm gonna try and get away from it. So to help me, what I've done, I thought of a way how I could stay structured, and so I've got some tips for you guys. Okay, so my first tip was I needed to put my ideas onto something, so I got a brand new notepad, you know, which is every girl's dream, is a notepad. And I used 2 pages, and the first page, I'm not very good at drawing or anything like that. I'm absolutely hopeless for things like that. I'm going to use as my map. The second page, I'm going to stick to some strong, my main focuses for my island. So I wanted 5 real focuses for my island to use on my island. So one of them is I did want a greenhouse like Kew Gardens. Now, I went on a tour recently and I saw that one of the islands had made this giant greenhouse with these gorgeous paneling with the frozen pillars and the arches, and they were in green, and it just looked spectacular. It looked like Kew Gardens windows and in London. And I loved that idea. And then I started thinking, well, I'm on a Fairycore island, so it could all be tied into like herbology. So we could have some potions and flowers for sale outside where the greenhouse is. So my idea for that is for that to be placed somewhere on my island. So it looks huge and different, but I'm going to have it in, I realised that you can customise those frozen pillars and those frozen arches into pink. So I'm going to try and recreate that idea. Obviously I need dolls' houses because I need a fairy garden. So that's going to go over. That's my second focus. So I'll concentrate all my efforts into decorating those particular areas. So this is where my fairy garden's going to go. Again, I've got to get rid of this dirt path. So I'm going to put my fairy garden all in this area here. So, and maybe have also a butterfly area. So I want something like that with lots of these. That's why I've kept these different colour hyacinths here, because I'm going to have that with my butterfly garden. So that's my third. My fourth was where my villagers were going to go, which I've successfully done that. I've placed them in an area, and I'm just going to decorate around those houses with little bits here and there. And my fifth was my Mad Hatter's Tea Party, which has slightly got out of hand here. I just basically got all the things that I'd need. So I need to, I've just literally placed things where I wanted them to go. So this isn't finalised yet, but this is something what I wanted to create. But I need it a bit more wooded, a few more cherry trees here, take some things out, but I've got all the things I need for a proper party here. I've got the Mad Hatter's magic trick box there, the alarm clock on the table. Yeah, I've got the bunny there to represent, you know, the bunny, and I need another bunny somewhere. There's the letter of invitation there. And those pastel teacups that I got from my other island, because you can get them from the Nook Mile redemption. Mine were dark red and blue, but on my other island it had the pastel colours which would fit right in with the Fairycore theme. So yeah, that's all there, but I just need to decorate that a bit better. Then I moved this villager house in here. This isn't staying, by the way, so I need to figure out what's going on there. So yeah, they're kind of my focuses for my island. And then once I've got that, I wrote down on that page all the items that I think I would need. Again, it keeps you structured, it keeps you focused on, and you don't then go like I have and put in cottagecore mixture with Fairycore. It keeps, if you write down those ideas and say, right, I need cherry blossoms, I need cherry blossom lanterns, I need those DIYs, I need, I need dolls' houses, I need butterfly models from Flick, I need, and then you use another page to research your design codes. Now, I haven't got all my designs yet that I want. So, and it's going to be, what I find the hardest is, I've got to get rid of some of these codes. So my advice to you, whenever you get a code that you really love, write it down, and then you've got it saved. And you can always keep them in your favourites. Remember when you go and something that I didn't realise is that when you go and search for designs, if you click on X, you can save it to your favourites. And so you can always go back there if you don't write down the code down yourself. But I have got to part with some of these. And the easiest one is going to be this path, because I've already seen the paths that I want. So actually I'm going to do it now. I'm going to trade in my lovely dirt path, which I've got the code for, and in my notebook where I wrote down loads of different design codes, I've got to find the cloud path, which is going to be very different than my mud path. Just got to find it actually. And there's a few islands that I want to visit today. Found it. Cloud path. Access the portal. I do wish to access the portal. And this is going to be quite scary because this path is very bright. So it's not my normal thing at all. Search by creator. So it's, I believe it's 5 0 3 7 stop 1 1 0 4 8 7 6 2. Oh, look at that cloud over there. Right, so I can see that there's 2 paths there, and now I've just got to decide which path I'm going for. I'm going to go for the bright pink, I think. I might as well go for, I mean, it's a question of this one or the pink. Oh, so scary. No, I'm going to go for the bright pink, I think. Or I could have, but this is very similar to the one that I've got. Actually, I'm going to go for this one. Let's go for this one. Save. Don't forget to press favourite on it, and then it will save it for you. Now there was a bird's nest as well that I really fancied putting on my island as well, but that will be another day. I'm quite excited actually to actually see what this looks like, because it's going to freak me out. And if you don't like it, I mean, the best thing about this is if you don't like it, you go and find a different one and you go and replace that. So it's no big deal really. So this is the right path. Yeah, and it's great news about Nintendo as well, saying that there's going to be some more updates. I'm really thrilled with that. I mean, I'm not too bothered if they do or they don't bring us something new. It would be nice because that's what they promised from the beginning, that they would do that. And I know a lot of people felt let down with the E3. Not announcing anything for Animal Crossing, especially as it did so well and fans have really taken it on board. I mean, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now if it wasn't for Animal Crossing. So any new items that come into the game is just an absolute bonus. I really love this as well, so I need to if I take that, I know I haven't got 4 slots. So yeah, I mean, I absolutely love the idea of anything that comes in. I know I'm not using those fairy wings yet, so I'm just going to overrun that. That means I've got those 2 slots, but I need to get another 2 slots, which is going to be slightly tricky. Got this one. The yellow rug I don't think I've used yet. Which is this either, so I'm going to go over that. And I haven't done the fairy door yet. use the fairy door. But I do want to use that fairy door at some stage. I've got to close it before I take up all my yes, close it. Yeah, so I was really happy with Nintendo coming back to us all and saying, actually, we are going to. Oh, this is what it looks like because it's gone over my old one. Yeah, it looks good. I like it with the white flowers. But it is bright. But I still like it. But that's got to be hacked down a little bit because it's just too big now. So I've got to just make that smaller. Yeah, I like it. I think it fits very well now. It looks a bit more Fairycore. Yep, I like that. I like it a lot. This, I don't... My plan originally was to put the shop down here somewhere. And then I wanted it right up close to the residential services and then have some stalls here. So when it got to Christmas time, I could make it all Christmassy Fairycore. And it would look like a shopping area. But it wouldn't allow me to put the shop right next to residential services. So I wasn't able to do that. So that may have to go. Or I may have to terraform and extend this bit, or make this in a bit more of a wooded area, which, do you know what, I'm going to try that now. I'm going to take, I'm going to try it now and make it a bit more wooded, because this is where I've really got to think about it, because this is where when you land with your dream bed, it's the first thing that you're going to see. So I need to know, and this is also where you're directing where you want people to first go and see your island. So you want it to look good. I need to put a signpost right up by that corner there. Okay, so I need to get rid of this, so I'll kick it out. And we need to think about what it's going to look like. Possibly it needs to have a little path, I think. And definitely some trees that I can put alongside. Another annoying thing is that you can't place trees right here. Which I find a bit tricksy. And on my latest tour, I also found, I didn't know this, and I hadn't really seen it on many Fairycore islands, to be honest. I didn't realise that the tree standees, the mountain standees, can be customised not only to pink, but they can also be made to look like clouds. Now, I've got this idea. You've got the zodiac sheep items. And I thought by using, if you customised the cloud, what I call them clouds, the grass standees, you can, or the mountain standees, they look like big fluffy balls of wool. And maybe you could have like a field full of sheep, because it actually looks like sheep. But on one of the islands that I toured, they had all of these mountain standees that look like sheep and clouds, and they put the étoile bed next to the moon, And it looks so clever. It's just ideal for Fairycore. I think I've got the bed. Is it Kiki and Lala's bed? It might be Kiki and Lala's bed. It just looks so great. In fact, I might actually put that here because it looks so good. Or on the beach here, I think. How big is this beach? Yeah, I think I'll put that there. Put some trees behind it. Let's go and make some and I can show you what I mean. So I may have to get rid of those purple flowers, but if you place the item here, there's no time for sleep, there's work to be done. That's it. Need to get rid of some of these flowers so that we can get the full effect. Because it's definitely something that I want to include on my island. Because this bed looks like it's just full of too many flowers, I think. So let's dig some of these up. I'll do for now. And then we need to go and make some of these. And I'll show you just in case you haven't seen it. And I just thought it was such a great idea. So we need some wood, don't we? Let's craft. I definitely need some of these as well. Not those, these. The peach surprise boxes, because they look great in like little farms. But they take a lot of peaches. And we definitely need some of these sheep. What do they need? Aries fragment. Yeah, I could do that. Have I gone past? I must have gone past the standees, haven't I? Let's see what's in my craft. They're actually not made of wood. That can't be right. Let's go back up. Where are they? That's the problem when you accumulate so many DIYs. Oh, there they are. Okay, so what we need are these hedge standees. Oh, it's wood and softwood. 1 second. Got loads of softwood. craft. A couple of trees to put at the back of the bed, so it's got a bit of height. A couple more of these hedge standees. That should do it. All done for now. And here, look, you can make it into the cherry blossom, but you can also make it into the winter, and it looks like clouds. Well, they do when they're actually standing there, because I've seen it with my own two eyes, so I know what I'm talking about. You may need to be persuaded at this point, but it does actually look like clouds. So, once we've got these, we do need 2 crescent moon to get the overall effect. What else does it do? See, I didn't realise this. Look, it does the azalea bush. The hydrangea. I really didn't explore that enough at the when the game first started, because I still don't realise how many items you can actually customise. It'll be great if the new rumours are true that that you can actually they're going to introduce something so that you can customise the fences. As long as they give us some more fences, that would be, I'm being greedy here, but that would be absolutely great, wouldn't it? That you would be able to do that. And I think it would make it so unique. But I with these little additions that I didn't actually know about, I mean, these would make exciting new additions, because you could use that, and they're different from the actual bushes that we actually get. Now, I didn't realise it did the pink azaleas either, so I'm going to definitely get a couple of those. So we've got that, and now we need to make the moon. I think you need star fragments, so I'm just going to get some of them. Probably something else, but I've forgotten because I haven't made them for such a long time. I think it's 5 you need. Definitely be down. Make all your eyes go funny now because I'm putting that down too fast. Ah, it's a large star fragment. Now that's going to be the thing, because I don't actually know if I've got any large star fragments left. I need to time travel to the winter. I don't actually have any, do I? They're white, aren't they? Oh yes, I do. I've got loads of them. What am I talking about? Oh, thank goodness. That's craft. And I have to go shooting stars to get those, not the... I'm getting confused here. So we need 2 of those. and I need to make them either pink or purple. I think we'll do it a bit purplish because let's get an overlight as well. I think we'll go a bit purple because we've got some purple. We've got some purple flowers there, so we might as well keep them there instead of having to move them somewhere else. Need to customize the overlight because we said purple, didn't we? Or will that just be too purple? Let's go for the blue. Because on the bed it has some blue aspects, so we're going to do that. And then the crescent moon, we need some more custom packs. Let's customize that. And we want that purple. And another one purple. Okay, let's see. Right, let's get rid of things that we don't need. We can put that back in storage, that back in storage. Because I'm always running out of space. Always, always, always. Because then I move on to something else. That might come in handy later. I don't know. Right, let's head on out. Now the thing is where to place this. I mean, it may look a bit odd if it was right next to the residential services where you're actually waking up from your bed and you see another bed right next to it. So that may not work very well. So, but a bit further back, it may do that. So, we've got the bed here. So we're going to move that just slightly over because we want to get a couple of trees behind there. And then move it slightly forward because we want the I want a standee tree here. Oh, actually, we'll put the crescent moon there. And we want that next to it like this. Push it down next to the bed. And the other crescent moon the other side. If you stand in the opposite direction, it should go there. Go where you want it to go. Can you see? So always, instead of twirling it round and taking forever. Now that can either go like that, or you could put it a space apart. I don't know if it looks better with a little bit of a space apart. And then I wanted the tree. Hello, Midge. Love them, thank you. I will. Thank you so much. So then we want a tree standee. Of course it's going to go the other way. So let's put it there. And I'm going to place that there. Because it looks like clouds. This one's going to be a bit more tricky to get over there. Told you so. Bring it back. Then put the crescent moon chair there. Perfect. So I just got to get rid of those out of the way at the moment. And then I can put these purple ones here because we need a bit of path or something on the floor because it just doesn't look quite right just at this moment in time. I actually like the Jacob's ladders quite a lot. That could go around that area. Just take these back a little bit because I just need a bit of room to... Because it'd be nice if it had a little bit of a path. So this is where that cloud path would have been coming in very handy. We just need 50 more design slots, Nintendo. Only 50 more. This is what I mean. They give us a little bit, but we just want more and more and more. We're never satisfied. Okay, so we've got a little bit more room and we need to do something here. We could use the pink path, but again, I'm just getting used to this pink path. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. I just want a little bit of a path going down by that bed. Pidgey, you're not going to get away, are you? Of course you're going to get in the way. We do. Yes, you can. That's a great idea. That's the purpose of it, Midge. Well done. I can't believe he's done that. She's done that. That is so funny. Live on air. Oh, I love her. Oh, look, she's really making good use of everything there. She likes it. Okay, so we've made a bit of this, and then we're going to just place the clouds. Now, I don't know whether to place the clouds on top of the path or next to it. Do you see how they look? They do look like sheep though. So you could have a field full of hedge standees. Actually, I'm going to put that there. Push it down a bit. And I'm going to put a little circle there. I don't think I can do it any further over, can I? Because that's not going to let me create that. How about here? Whoopsie. And put another cloud over there. This is my new thing now. I'm going to be playing around with these for ages. Need another one here. It does, it looks like a floating cloud, doesn't it? I actually love it. So it needs a couple more items, I think, just to give the full effect. But I really do like it. Need some pink flowers, I think, as well as oh no. But it needs a couple more items, so it needs some star fragments here, it needs something else. I might even do an egg basket, because Midge just gave me those eggs. It'd be nice to have a little basket of eggs and something else here, but I really do like it. It looks very, it's getting there, very Fairycore. I love the little sheepy clouds. Okay, I'm going to do some island tours now. So hopefully you'll come back and watch some of those with me. I'm trying for some Japanese rural towns and some Fairycore. So I'm going to have a look through on Twitter and pin interest and see if I can get some good islands to go and tour, and I'll be streaming them and put them up later for everyone. So I hope you enjoyed my little version of designing today. We've got a long way to go on this island, so hopefully catch you soon. Have fun today. It's Saturday, yay!